We travel to China, from Shanghai to the province of Chongqing, 1,700 kilometers away. Here in the mountains, we are looking for the so-called village of fire. We ask at this hospital. It is said that the villagers are examined here on a regular basis.
Yes, this is in Zhaomanchong, in Maluziu village. I know a man there whom I often examine because of the fire. It's well off the beaten track, but I can take you there.
We follow the doctor. The village is hard to reach and almost cut off from the outside world. After a number of mountain passes, we finally reach a remote settlement. There is a distinct smell of burning here.
Look, is this video from here? Yes, that's my garden. It's burning everywhere. Come with me, I'll show you.
Behind the house, the smell gets even more intense. With the lighter, Mo Wang wants to prove us that the ground is really flammable.
Just keep back.
Unbelievable. As if by magic, the earth catches fire everywhere at different places around his house. The flames can reach heights of up to a meter. The earth emits an immense heat. Even without an open flame, leaves can ignite immediately. How is this physically possible? After all, the ground is damp. Farmer Mo remembers how it all began.
I was doing my washing. Suddenly I noticed this fire on the ground, and now it's been burning here for 3 months, and I've no idea why. No one is telling me what's going on. It started here, but now it's burning all over the hillside.
In the meantime, the government has also intervened and has even put up warning signs. Mo Wang doesn't care.
The government has cordoned off my garden. Actually, no one is allowed in here, so that no one gets hurt. By now, you can almost set my entire garden on fire.
The village in China is not the only place where the earth burns. On the internet, we find a similar phenomenon happening in Turkmenistan. In Dawetsa, in the Karakum Desert, the so-called gateway to hell can be found. An accident while drilling for natural gas created a crater 70 meters wide, and its fire has been burning continuously for 40 years. There is also a fire in an underground coal mine in Centralia, USA, which has been burning since 1962. $70 million have so far been spent on failed attempts to extinguish the fire. The residents evacuated. Leaving his village, for maize farmer Mo Wang, that is out of the question despite the enormous danger. His family has already lived here for 3 generations.
The government wants to evict me from here. They want me to move, but I don't want to leave. This is my home and my fields are here. They offered me money, but I refused. On the one hand, the fire is dangerous, but on the other hand, I use it. And the profit from the gas business is good money.
Farmer Mo and the other villagers have made a virtue out of necessity. Instead of simply letting the gas escape out of the ground, the enterprising Chinese man has bought a piece of equipment for around 200 euros with which he can collect the gas.
This is a balloon. I collect the gas in it to sell it later.
Using an electric air pump, the fire farmer sucks the highly flammable gas from the earth and stores it in a large balloon. A highly dangerous business and also completely illegal in China. How dangerous it can be quickly becomes clear when the hose catches fire.
It's on fire! It's on fire! Water, quick! Luckily, it's just a bit scorched. It's still working. So far, no one's been seriously burnt here, but I get a bit nervous on hot days like today.
But obviously not nervous enough to stop him smoking. He doesn't seem to realize the danger of the gas under his house. In order to make sure where exactly gas is being emitted from the ground, he simply ignites the potential gas source. Our team is not comfortable with this. Farmer Mo is not the only one in the region who uses the gas as a source of income. We show our footage to a fireman in Chongqing.
This guy is totally nuts. The gas is uncontrollable. It can make you faint. If it explodes, the whole slope could come down like an avalanche and bury everything in its way underneath it.
But where is the gas coming from in the first place? The theory is that below the surface of this region, there's a large deposit of natural gas. The nearest refinery is over 100 kilometers from our burning village. So far, so good. If it weren't for the quarries, these are located only a few kilometers from Farmer Wang's village. The problem is that the stone is removed by targeted explosions. The detonations may have caused cracks in the ground, which could have resulted in large quantities of methane gas leaking uncontrollably to the surface. We make a few phone calls to the authorities and government agencies to verify this theory, but no one wants to give us any answers. The Sichuan village of fire seems to be a taboo subject. Later, our team finds out just how delicate this matter really is. The doctor is visiting Farmer Wang regularly.
Hey, how are you feeling? Still feeling dizzy? Yes, a bit dizzy is how I feel.
Dizziness can be the first sign of someone suddenly losing consciousness.
Your blood pressure is good, but your pulse is too fast. You should stay away from here. You'd be better moving.
But that is not an option for Farmer Wang. He and his family earn 300 euros a month through their gas business. A nice extra income for the otherwise very poor country folk. It's a thorn in the side of the government, which prefers to keep the mysterious gas deposits a secret.
The police are coming. What, police? Hello, camera off.
The situation is serious. Our team is questioned for 2 hours. Background checks are made and permits are checked. We are told this is all for our own safety. After lengthy discussions, we are escorted out of the village by the officials. The camera has to remain switched off. We leave the village. Farmer Wang and his family stay. 2 weeks later, the farmer tells us on the phone that there is now even more gas seeping out of the ground. But Wang does not want to leave his house. We're keeping our fingers crossed that he won't eventually regret this decision.